Hi everyone, my name is Adelar, and today we talk about the power of the internet and how it saved the small business during the lockdown uh, in this year. I'm from CCT, guys, and this is my work from research methods. Those are the topics that I'm going to present you. So it's basically the story of food delivery in Europe, what changed the business what changed for business in 2020 related with the consequence of the lockdown restrictions, advantage of delivery platforms, disadvantage, what are the reasons that make people choose online platforms to order food, the importance of third-party platforms on their fees. So my conclusion about the research, the further recommendations based on this project, and you're gonna see also some data from my survey, but the survey I'll leave the link below so you can see it later. So this is the introduction, how food delivery has increased in Europe, becoming essential in 2020 due to the consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic. So the second topic is it's an online service. What it is an online service used to order not food from restaurant, not only food, from restaurants or takeaway stores, but also you can order goods from supermarket and mini markets and medicines from pharmacy by using the internet. All that you need is the your smartphone and internet. You can do it also using your laptop or your computer. Uh, so what so a little bit of the history of food delivery in Europe. It has begun in 2013 with Will Shu, CEO and founder of Deliveroo, he established his first firm in London. It was because he found the service really poor in London compared with the same service, the takeaway service from New York. Now, after 7 years, Deliveroo is the leader in this area, and it is operating in the most of the Europe countries. Another important thing is with the growth in demand uh, of those platforms, of those services. They are not operating lonely anymore. They have now competitors like limit. Holding Limited, DoorDash, Just Eat, Delivery Hero, and Foodpanda. What changed for business in 2020 related with the consequences of lockdown restrictions? So the changes are the increase in food delivery demands due to the restrictions announced by the government. So people cannot go to the restaurant, so they will order from a restaurant using the platforms, the delivery platforms. With the prohibition of people agglomeration, a considerable number of restaurants has been forced to close their doors so to the society. So uh, sign up with a takeaway platform could avoid it, so they could keep running if they sign up with the platforms. Not only restaurants were affected by the restrictions, but also supermarket and pharmacies. So they also hired those platforms to keep running, to keep working. Um, Signing up with Deliveroo, it's a way to boost visibility and reach new customers to achieve better results in sales by using the internet. So it was really important because they could reach people from different areas and they could therefore boost their sales and get better results. Advantage and disadvantage of the delivery platforms. So one advantage is that they keep most of the restaurant running during the restrictions. Uh, by applying by the government. So the restaurants they don't need to close. They can hire just a takeaway platform and sell from them. It has generated a source of income for those people who lose their jobs during the lockdown, so they could start doing delivery for those platforms due the demand that they had. So they had to hire more employees. So contactless way to the online platforms. So customer don't need to go to the premises to pay. They just use the data from their cards, and they can purchase anything just using the internet. The disadvantage is one of the main disadvantages is the lack of social interaction. So it causes frustration in most of people, most of the population, because they are used to hang out with their friends and they could anymore. But at least they had the online platforms to help them to have their foods. Delivery delay, it's one of the most issues, the most important issues that they had, because sometimes the platform says 30 minutes, but the food is delivered in 1 hour. And food quality also, it is related with the presentation that people see on the website, and when they get their food is completely different. So what are the reasons that make you choose the online platforms? So I have here some main topics. Is it because it's easy to order and pay? Of course. It is because you have no time to cook at home. It's one of the important reasons as well. It is easy to compare prices, of course. It is because you want to try food from after seeing an advertisement on social media. I think people are really happy and really instigate to have food after see a really good meal, really good presentation on the website. So is it because you choose from different range of providers? Of course, you can pick from different restaurants. It's because you are lazy. Sometimes people are really tired after work and they don't want to cook. They just wanna order for somewhere else. It's because it's rainy or cold, so it is also influence people to buy from a takeaway platform. The importance of third-party platforms and their fees. So the online gateway for eateries by showing their food and managing payment processing. It's one of the importance of the third parts. To reach different customers, as I said, you can announce on the websites and people from different parts can see your advertisement. Launch customized advertisements directly to the customers toward platforms such as Deliveroo, Uber, and Just Eat. Non-registration fees during the lockdown. They did really well because they stopped to charge fees to sign up. They just charged the normal fees between 25% and 30%. Of course, it can change due to the distance of the delivery. And the cost, they also the takeaway platforms they have to pay for the delivery man equipment and extra fees for the distance, as I said before. The survey responses we got, I got 54 responses. They age between 20 and 80, so 9% of the people who are between 20 and 40, and 7% between 40 and 60. The reason 24% because you can choose from a wide range of providers, 37% because you have no time to cook at home, 14% because you want to try from different providers, 9% because it's to compare price, and 11% is because it's easy to pay. So about food quality, 70% think they are good, 20% think they are excellent, and 9% is they think that the food is just fair. The frequency is 40% of the people they buy once a month, 35% once a week, 16% frequently, and 7% they didn't pick any one of the options. The problems faced for the takeaway are 50% relate that they indeed had problems, and 44% they never had problem. Recommendations to friends, 70% they said that they yes they did recommend, 14% they didn't yet, and 7% they will maybe recommend in the future. My conclusion is the business throughout of the restrictions faced for the business, they did really well because they help the restaurants keep working, they keep employees jobs. The efficiency they did really well as well because the restaurant can hide the platform at any time, and it's really easy to do it. The connections with different type of business, yes, they are not doing delivery for restaurants anymore, they are doing delivery for different business like pharmacies and supermarkets. And the photo, it's myself working during the lockdown. It was really tough, guys, but yes, I think we did well. So thanks for watching, and I put the link of my survey below the video later on. Thank you.